Sharp, clean blade work is the hallmark of a good crew. Right? But you got to remember, rowing is a power endurance sport. So you have to have the power, you have to have the endurance, and if you do it correctly, you're going to add the body weight as the main factor to give you an advantage over your crew if you learn to use your body weight correctly. Just like the spring drill, where you start with just the legs, and then the back and the arms, very natural unfolding. We'll watch Matt just unfold naturally. Go ahead. Just give him a little resistance. Go ahead. Go. All right. Now watch the sequence of the body motion. Do one stroke at a time off the catch. Watch the sequence. Go. So what's the first thing that happens? What's the first thing that happens?
To the legs and the back
So the appearance is that the thighs are moving away from the chest, not the chest away from the thighs. That's the appearance. One means you're pushing the boat, and the other means you're pulling the boat. This is where the boat is going the slowest. So you want the main muscle movers, the quads with resistance of the quads. And that's guaranteeing that you're using your body, not only your muscles, but your body weight. You've gone from a 5 horsepower engine to a 25 horsepower engine. The significance is that great. Also, what you'll notice, when he does it right, his butt comes off the seat just a little bit, about 7 pounds. 10, I never measured it, right? I was taught 7 pounds, so it's 7 pounds. Do I know it's 7? Do I know it's 10? I don't know. But we don't want 20. We don't want 30. We want to drive horizontally, but we want to hover, all right? So let's watch his butt in relation to the catch. Go. Watch his butt. Now, Matt, what I like you to do is open your back. Do what you're not supposed to do. Open your back and use your arms at the catch. Use your back and arms at the catch, as opposed to the legs. Ready? Go. No, that was too correct. Do it incorrectly. Reach up, back and arm. Yes, there you go. Try that again. Watch his butt down. All right, now correct. Is there a difference? Is there a difference? The difference is day and night. The faster the boat goes, the more significant it becomes. You can only take the catch with the knees. You can only take the catch with the knees. If you watch, his knees don't stop when he reaches the top. They disappear. Poof, like magic. Poof. Yet I see some big guys, my varsity guys, who are still doing that, and then they wonder why they're not getting better. It's really simple, right? You're trying harder than you have to. You're not using your main muscle movers, your legs. And as a result, you're taking away the advantage you have of the body weight and the leverage. All right, let's try it again. Let's watch it out. And it's almost like, and at first, if you feel like you're shooting your slide a little, that's okay. Don't worry about it, that's okay. I'd rather you shoot the slide a little than open up at the catch, all right? Because it'll all work out at the higher rates. Look at that suspension. All right, now let's go through the sequence. Let's start, go to the catch. Matt, I just want you to do the Russian drill at the top half. And then in this drill, the important thing is his ball joint in the hips, his ball joint in the socket, if we were to draw straight lines, would stay at the same distance. The same distance. Do you understand that? If his ball joint goes a little further than his shoulder joint, his hip joint We call that shooting the slide. All right, if the coach says that, we call that shooting the slide. If the shoulder joint goes further than the hips, we call that opening the back. And we just saw its effect just a minute ago. So it's important that they're taking the catch with the lats, And the knees don't stop when they reach the top. The top is at the catch. You understand that? And we're at that maximum catch angle that we can get. All right? Okay, go ahead. Head up, back. Chill. A quick timeout. Watch Matt's hands. Do you notice his hands go down a little bit? The hands go where the eyes go. You understand? Head up. Everybody, let's do a quick exercise. Matt, put your head, chin down. Breathe through your mouth. Now, head up, chin up. Breathe through your mouth. Is there a difference? Duh. All right? This sport uses more oxygen than any other sport. You need it. It's the fuel, right? Suck in the catch as you come forward, right? As you come forward, all right? Some of you might have a little bit of a breathing rhythm difference. Not everybody's the same. But the important point is that you have to have, posture provides power. It also provides the ability to breathe and relax. All right? Okay? All right, let's go back to the catch. All right, let's go back to the Russian drill. All right, and it's just a push of the blade. Go. Now the goal of this Russian drill, knees don't stop when they reach the top. 7 pounds off the seat, and the catch angle has to be the same every single time. Because this is what happens. If your timing's off, or you're not getting in quick enough, or you're not catching with the knees, then what happens is the catch starts to go back here, the catch starts to go back here, the catch starts to go back here. Before you know it, you're rowing in the middle of the drive, not the last inch of this. Right? You understand that? So you're trying to put the blade at its maximum reach, the bottom edge, the tip of the spear, which is the bottom edge of the blade, right? The tip of the spear, we're trying to reach the tip of the spear to the bow ball every time. And we're trying to, the imagery is the balls of your feet are kicking the back of the blade. Ready? Go. Boom. 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 All right, he's kicking the blade. All right, now, so we call that, this is called the Russian drill. We're using what muscle groups? What muscle groups? The quads and the lats. So let's look, so we made it one word, the quads. That's what I mean by the quads. You understand that? Okay. Now, what we're going to do is he's going to go to mid-drive, and he's going to start adding his back just a little bit. Go. Back. That was good. Go. Back. At this point, Matt, hold on. You can get a little more. At this point, what I want you to think about, right, is see this GVSU? I want you to accelerate it. Start accelerating it to the bow. I call that leading the drive with the back of your head. You understand that? Ready? Go. You don't have to lift your head, just keep it level. That's better. A little more. That's it. Take it with the catch, legs, swing. Legs, swing. Legs, swing, freeze. Freeze. All right, you can have a little more legs. He's a little further back than he should, but we call this the box. All right, you look at all good rowers around the world. The styles could be a lot different. The one thing they have all in common, if you watch at the perpendicular, they're all basically in the box position. You understand that? They're all basically in the box position. And what do we call the box? The shoulder socket to the handle, down to the knee, down to the ankles, straight back to the hip, and then straight up. You see that box? That's what we call the box, and that's what we're looking for. That's correct. Then from this position, the goal is to get everything to finish together. And the only way that's going to happen is by keeping pressure on the balls of the feet right to 1 inch from the release, right? We'll call that the whip. And we're going to whip it good, right? Just like Devo, right? Go. Just do it from the box. Do it from the box. Well, no, we're going to do 2 halves. All right? Let's do the first half of the drive. The second half of the drive. Do it again. Just as an illustration. Right? See, you didn't get enough. You didn't use the packs enough. A little more here. Right now, the whole system. Pounds off the seat. When do you start the arms? Not at the catch. You understand? Some people start a little sooner. But the important thing is the arms got to come in strong. They're not going to get tired. Right? If you're using your body weight in your lats, you're not going to get tired. Get that whip going. All right? Watch his shoulders in his seat. Are they finishing together?
No.
Pretty close. So he's got to get a little more what we call impulse through the middle of the drive. So he's got to get a little more of, he's putting on more pressure than, hold on, stop a second. He's got to get a little more of the shoulder socket accelerating past the hip joint at mid-drive. Do you understand that? When the shoulder socket whips past, opens up, right, against the leg drive, right, and it looks like the shoulder socket accelerates past the seat, the hip joint, right? We call that the impulse. All right, what do we call that? What do we call that?
Impulse.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Ready? Now let's see him get the impulse in the middle of the drive. Ready? Go. Wait, it's just a hair too long. That's better. Chin up. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful. You'll notice it's easy for them to do that. It doesn't bog down. It doesn't bog down. It's the last thing we want. We want to come up, relax into the catch. Let's go slow motion. Relax into the catch. Lock. Whoop! Think of the word vroom. Vroom. Like you're in your car, right? Vroom. Right, the catch. It's not slow. It's grab and go. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Whip. Whip. Use the impulse, body weight. 7 pounds off the seat, impulse. Through the middle of the drive. We call that the middle of the drive, the perpendicular. We call that the sweet spot. That's where you have the most effect on the center of the bow. But you can't get that. You can't get that through the middle of the driving. You'll never get the impulse if you don't get the length and pressure on the blade to catch at the right time. All right? So it's got to start first with posture. Once you have the posture, then you have to work on the timing. Once you have the timing, then you work on the control. The control means keeping the body taut, relaxed. The appearance of the oar handle pulling you forward. The appearance that you're leaving the oar handle out here and you're letting the legs and body weight do the work. You're not even, it doesn't look like you're pulling, it looks like you're suspended. It feels like you're hanging off the oar handle. You look at his hands, he's not holding onto the oar. He's hanging off the oar. No different than if you were to hang off a pull-up bar. Right to the release. All right, let's show him textbook, Matt. Ready? Go. Beautiful. And whip. Take the resistance off. Let's start with the resistance, and then let it go. All right, now take a look. The shoulders and seat finish about together. All right? By the way, stop that, that's enough. That's what we call the drive, what we went through was just now, was called the drive sequence. And that's the set of drills where you're doing on the water. But the only way you're gonna get it at the back end is if at first you get the body preparation and set the body in the correct position. Good, get the body preparations, good. Body in the correct position, then you maintain that body preparation, and you're coming up on the balls of your feet, softly on the balls of your feet, rotation, reaching the blade at maximum reach, proper catch angle, the same catch angle every single time. And one of the tricks to it, by the way, to improving that is try to get the bottom edge of the blade, the tip of the spear reaching for the bow ball an inch further every time. Now, reality, is it going to go an inch further? Well, if that were the case, it'd be at the bow ball. It's not. But it's one of the anomalies of the sport. It's how it feels. It feels like, and it's all relation to the speed of the boat also. The faster the boat goes, and the harder it gets. All right? Okay, that's